Welcome to another episode of NCSA Learn. Now, NCSA stands for the National Cybersecurity Agency of the Maldives, and our whole goal is to make humans, that's you, that's me, the strongest link in cybersecurity. Today, we're tackling a huge question for any organization. How do you know if you're really ready for a cyber attack? Our focus is super simple, but it's absolutely crucial. We believe that people are the key to strong cybersecurity. Not just technology, not just software, but people. Okay, so when we talk about cybersecurity, a lot of us immediately think about a huge budget, right? We picture all this complex software, expensive hardware, teams of consultants. But what if there was a way to test your organization's readiness without completely breaking the bank? Well, there is one, and the solution is surprisingly straightforward and incredibly effective. It's called a tabletop exercise, or TTX for short. And this is a truly cost-effective way for us to understand our current cybersecurity readiness. So what exactly is a TTX? Well, you can think of it as a discussion-based simulation. Imagine getting your key people together in a room, your executives, the IT team, legal, and communications, and just walking them through a realistic cyber incident, like a ransomware attack. It's all about stress testing your plans, in theory, before they get tested for real. This is the perfect analogy. I mean, everyone understands what a fire drill is. You practice your escape plan so that if a real fire ever happens, you don't panic. A tabletop exercise is the exact same idea, just for a digital disaster. So, we know what it is, but why is this simple discussion-based approach so powerful? What are the actual benefits here? Oh, the benefits are immense. A TTX shows you your true level of preparedness, not just what you think it is. It lets you practice in a safe, low-stakes environment where mistakes become learning opportunities, not catastrophes. It strengthens teamwork, and, most importantly, it identifies all the gaps in your plans before a real attacker does. And the contrast here is just stark. On one side, you have the total chaos of a real incident, high stress, massive costs, and real damage to your reputation. But on the other, you have the controlled environment of a TTX, manageable pressure, low cost, and a safe space to fail and learn. The choice is pretty clear, right? So what does one of these exercises actually look like in practice? It might sound kind of complex, but the process is actually very logical. Let's break it down. It really boils down to 4 simple stages. First, you set the scene with a realistic scenario. Second, you bring all your key players to the table. Third, as the scenario unfolds with new information, the team has to make critical decisions. And finally, and this is the most important part, you debrief. You talk about what went right, what went wrong, and you create a concrete plan for improvement. At NCSA, we've seen firsthand just how powerful this tool can be. We know that a TTX is one of the most effective ways to understand your true readiness for a cyber incident, and we're here to help your organization do the exact same thing. We facilitate custom-tailored tabletop exercises for any organization, big or small, and our exercises are carefully designed using global best practices from our collaboration with experts at the International Telecommunication Union, or ITU. We also offer a range of options to fit whatever your needs are. We can conduct everything from semi-formal exercises to fully certified ITU-compliant TTXs for organizations that need the highest standard. We also run national-level exercises with critical infrastructure operators. And hey, if you just want to get started on your own, we even provide free guidelines and templates. The goal is always the same, making sure lessons learned become real improvements. Look, the crucial point is that help is available, because no matter how well established you are, continuous improvement is key, and a TTX is a very inexpensive way to do it. If you're ready to make your organization more resilient, just reach out to us at info@cyber.gov.mv or use the message feature on our website, ncsa.gov.mv. So we'll just leave you with this thought. A cyber incident isn't a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So the only real question you need to answer is this. When that day comes, will it be the first time your team has faced a crisis, or will you have practiced for it?